Boom.
Boom. Welcome to a special Spring-Summer 2025 playoff preview.
And a special.
Just me and Larry.
Yeah, you know, the summer blues are hitting the U crew.
Yeah, I know. Well, we had one. What did we do it? Tuesday? Monday?
We did it. We did it Monday. I think you published it. Maybe
I think I posted.
Can you turn up my headphones a little bit or no?
Did I mess it up?
Yeah, it's just a little low. But we
Is that better?
Yeah, it's good. we recorded it Monday. I think I don't know if you got it out that night or not, but yeah. So that was a playoff preview. And then since then we've had the gold semifinals.
Yep.
Which there was one semifinal game. Mm-hmm. But now we're back. We're back this week to take a look at the last few games of our regular season and then preview the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
we had a little bit of a snafu, right? With some of the playoff teams, but with the tiebreakers.
Yeah.
I gotta fix it.
Maybe we can. Wait, what do you mean?
No, it just says it's just the wrong teams are on here. There's only 4 teams that make bronze plus, and I had 5 right here.
Oh, that's the snafu you're talking about.
No, which I don't understand, but it is what it is. We had the quarterfinals last night as well.
Quarters.
And then tonight we have 3 sets of quarterfinal games.
Yeah. What we'll do is we'll go preview all of them, take a look at the scenarios, and playoffs are underway. And fall's not far behind it, so we'll take a look at all that stuff. So
quick turnaround.
Yes, sir. Before that, welcome to Inside the U. Guys, each week we're bringing discussions and updates around the Ultimate Adult Hockey League. I am Larry, joined by the UAHL commish, Steve Vanes, and it's just us.
Yeah.
For a special playoff edition of Inside the U. And this week, like I said, we're back again. We're going to catch up on the end of the Spring-Summer 2025 regular season. We're going to preview the playoffs. There's a couple games that happened already. We'll take a look at those. We're going to take a look at the U-Golf Challenge, the U-Golf outing, and much more. But first, if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe here and on all socials at UHL Hockey. Make sure you like, comment, and share the show if you can to help grow the league. So with that, not much of a quick bit. Is there anything you have off the top of your head? Or we usually get into Jerry's part of the show here where he joins in, but
no, not really. I mean, we've been full UAHL for I don't even know what's going on in the NHL right now.
Yeah,
not much. I would think.
We kind of bullied him into doing UAHL stuff for a while, but I guess there's not really
nothing really.
Who's look at the playoff teams real quick
in the UHL or the
in the UAHL, dude. The NHL doesn't matter.
Yeah, I guess.
Who's going for? I guess 24/7 would be going for the absolute peak, most championships ever won. Yeah,
yeah.
And other than them though, and besides the Hawks too. Let's not make this a Hawks cast too fast, but
you did already, dude. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean we have 24/7 in it. They'll be playing chill in the finals, but we'll get into that. 24/7. What are they going for? 6?
They're going for 6.
Hawks going for 4.
What about yeah, we are. What about so Night's Watch? I don't know if Night's Watch won.
They never won.
Multi
never won.
Okay, so we beat both of them in the last 2 finals. So
yeah,
they're looking for their first.
Yep.
Rockets got that Bronze Plus championship before they moved up.
They do.
So they're looking to secure a silver championship. Moonshine's looking for their first.
I think Paisanos has 1 in Bronze Plus. Thundercats have 2.
Paisanos was it Bronze Plus or was it just bronze, I think?
It was bronze then, yeah. That was the first ever season, I think.
Thundercats have 2. They had back-to-back.
Thundercats have 2. I think in bronze, no one has won.
No.
Tropics
won the last 2, I think.
Yeah. They would all be new.
Yeah.
In Rusty, we had Narwhals won 1, Shaka's won 1, Yetis won 1. Yeah. So I think Rusty is the team with the most.
If you recall, Corn Stars won 1 before they became the Corn Stars as well.
Yeah. So everyone but the Raptors and the Wombats.
Yeah.
Are in it for Rusty.
That'll be fun. Yeah.
Hope to see some new champions.
Me too. That's kind of what I was getting at.
Except for Silver.
Except for Silver. I would love to see Chill give 24/7 a run for their money, but I think 24/7's on a mission this season, if you ask me. But
I think so.
We'll see.
Yeah, especially if they're full lineup.
I know.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
And they're full lineup, and they're playing to win, if you will. But yeah, we'll dive into that a little bit more. What I want to do really quick is check in on the U-Golf Challenge. Did you get the graphic that I sent you?
I did.
Because we do have a individual matchup going on. Basically, the winner of this challenge is going to be selecting a punishment for the loser to partake in at the golf outing. So if you haven't already, the third annual U-Golf outing, we're raising money for CHOP, Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. That's going to be taking place September 15th at Valley Road Country Club. You can register as a sponsor. You can register a foursome, a twosome. You can register a solo. Come join us. It'll be a lot of fun. But anyway, this is the U-Golf Cup Challenge will be leading up to that. Round 4 is live by the time you see this. Basically, Jerry has secured the lead. But
not too far.
Not too far. And the idea is because he's been the worst golfer. After his first round where he admittedly cleaned up,
he get like 23 points.
He did something.
Like 27 points.
He had such a good lead after that first round that nothing else mattered after. So what we're going to do is we're going to bend the rules a little bit. We're going to make Jerry vulnerable because he's been the worst golfer by far. And yeah, so stay tuned. Make sure you check out round 4. We're running some giveaways too with some golf swag. I guess we're gonna do a U-Golf swag, if you will. So basically, to wrap that all up, the winner will choose the punishment for the loser at the outing, and the winning team, because we are doing a scramble, will choose the giveaway. They will receive they'll receive the giveaway, and they'll also pick what it is for 2 lucky winners. All you got to do is go watch the video, subscribe, and leave a comment, and you're in. So. Check all that out.
Is it the punishment just one single player?
Yeah, so the winner picks the punishment for the loser at the outing. And we're thinking it's something like do Jerry's job for like, you know what I'm saying? Like make an announcement or something.
Refuse.
Perhaps do like you ever play Dizzy Bat?
Yeah.
Do like a Dizzy Bat drive or something stupid like that. You know what I mean?
I bet I hit it straight.
Yeah. Either way, tune in. Like I said, tune in for round 4, join the giveaway, and then round 5 will be right behind that. And then the outing is right behind that. So,
yeah.
Now that summer's wrapping up, I think U-Golf is wrapping up as well.
Yeah. Jerry's 33 points, Larry 29 points.
Yeah, me and him
I have 18. Brad has 17. So I'm barely hanging on.
Yep. But like I said, with this next round, we're gonna make it so it's like do or die type of stuff going on. Because what we've done is go check out the video, but we've changed up the teams, and then I'm gonna make sure that everyone's got a shot at the individual lead. So it'll be a lot of fun towards the end, and then of course our buddy Jeff Horner, Team U alumni, will be with us at the outing.
What's he doing?
Checking in on us.
You said that, but
yeah, because like I said, I really wanted this U-Golf Cup to like lead up to the outing. That was kind of the idea behind it, and I think that it'll be cool to make sure that the punishment is documented. Number one, and I really like what Bob does with the tracking. I think the guys who are at the outing will like to see some of their shots like tracked and stuff. So he's going to join us, do some filming of some of the players, but he'll be like following along with us too. So
Jeff's doing that.
Yeah, Bob actually isn't going to be there, but he was the one who suggested to reach out to Jeff.
Yeah,
because Jeff's going to join us for the last round just to see what Bob's craft looks like.
Yeah,
and then we'll make sure that we have some documentation for the outing as well. So it's going to be a lot of fun wrapping up U-Golf here.
Judging by today's round, I'm not going to be in good shape.
Yeah,
I was very bad today.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Valley Brook's always fun, but you know the 2v2 scramble I think is up for grabs, and hopefully if we can find the right rules, the individual will be up for grabs too. So in my opinion, like all you got to do is be better than you normally are when you play golf. That's the idea. You want to be better than like your handicap, if you will. You know what I'm saying? So
well, hopefully. And
I think that should reflect in the challenge as well. So
I got to focus. Golf, I noticed like because there's just like shot to shot, you have to be super focused.
That's if you saw me today, like I was like some of my shots are perfect, and And I was telling Nick, like, I was losing fucking focus.
Dude, that's all I do.
In the middle of my shots, yeah.
Is lose focus.
It is a huge thing. It's huge. Yeah. It's like...
You gotta pay attention to everything. It's
the
worst, dude.
It's one of those games where, like, hockey is, like, fast-paced. You don't want to be thinking when you're playing hockey. Mm. You don't want to be thinking about thinking, I guess, if that makes sense. But golf, it's like something where you need to make sure you're focused because, like pools like that, too. Like, you want, like... You have to think about being focused, I guess, if that makes sense. Dude. You have to think about not thinking. You know
we start having beer, like, and then I'm like talking and hanging out. Like, there's that hangout aspect of golf. Yeah. And then I just lose focus of what we're doing. I'm just I don't care what happens this next shot.
Exactly.
And then I just
usually it depends on how I do leading up. I don't know. It depends. Like, there's times where, like, you go out and play and you're like, for me, I'm like, I'm playing well, so I start to lock in more. Mm-hmm. But things could go the other way just as easily. Yeah. Where, like, I'm not playing well, and I'm just like, fuck it, and then it gets worse. You know what I mean? Or you know, it's just, golf's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah. It's harder when it's 18, too.
Yeah.
That's, like, I completely lose. I'm like,
18's funny.
I'm just hanging out, dude.
When I played last week, I was playing, like, terrible on the front nine. And, well, I say terrible, but, like, it was, like, on par. But I was like, oh, I'm not playing that well. And then the back nine actually played better. So I actually played better as it went on. Yeah. I found myself doing that in hockey a lot, too.
I'm more of a middle round guy.
Yeah.
And then I taper off at the end.
I feel like I gain a little bit more. Like, well, I like settling in the games. Like, when we play, like when we have double headers and stuff, I find I play better in the second game.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's for sure.
You would think you'd be a little more tired, but I like settling into the game, I guess, to kind of get a read of what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah, the first few shifts are kind of rough, usually getting there.
Yeah, especially in, like, big games and shit. You're kind of testing, everyone's testing each other out and stuff, you know.
Pace of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to get your hands together. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
100%. So, yeah, so that's U Golf wrapping up. Make sure you join us for the outing. It's for a good cause. And then, like I said, there's a bunch of giveaways going on, too. Check out the description in this video or some recent videos. We have a bunch of stuff going on at all times, so make sure you join us on that. And yeah, so like I said, no quick bit from Jerry. So I guess we'll get right into man. Should we do league updates? Yeah, let's do league updates.
Yeah, we should wrap up the regular season.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
But we did have some pretty important games for the regular season. So
we did.
Yeah. So Monday, August 18th, we did the pod. So we had the Thundercats taking on the Tropics. Now the Thundercats were playing to overtake that first seed in Bronze Plus. Right?
Overtake it from who?
Moonshine.
Oh, that's right.
So, if you notice how it ended, they were both the Thundercats went into that game 8-3, and they had a little bit of a better goal differential, but they just had to get the win to secure that first spot, and that can make a big difference for your second round or for your semifinal matchup. So they were playing the Tropics, who were sitting in last. Tropics scored in the first period. Take a 1-goal lead. 5 minutes into the second, they take a 2-goal lead, and Justin Patton scores for the Cats to get them back to within 1. But 2 goals from the Tropics. Jake Kelly and Chris Kirchner score. It's 4-1 Tropics towards the end of the second period, but Chris Polakowski gets it within 2. Early in the third on the power play, Brian Naroda scores to make it 5-2. So Cats were like looking at that second seed, man. They were in tough.
They only had a 2-goal differential too going into that too.
Yeah. So 30 seconds later, Chris Polakowski scores again. 45 seconds after that, Matt Grennan scores to get it within 1, and then with about 2.5 minutes left in the game, Justin Patton scores to tie it up. They go into overtime, and the Cats, Justin Patton scores again.
Yeah.
6-5 win for the Cats.
I mean, like you said, it's like it definitely mattered for the season or the seeding.
Yeah.
It looks like it was either going to be against the Koopas or the Paisanos. And I think both of those teams are like wild card teams.
Yeah,
you know
they can win.
Like,
yeah, for sure.
So it did matter. They got the first seed. But I think either one would have been a tricky matchup.
Yeah, for sure.
So the Koopas and the Paisanos, I really would like to see one of them advance. But that would mean the Thundercats or Moonshine falling. So I'm a little bit torn in Bronze Plus.
But a lesson to be learned, always play to win.
Yeah, I agree.
future for the. We'll talk about that in a little bit.
Yeah, I agree.
The Multi Ducks took on the Rockets. The Rockets were looking to secure a playoff spot because it was pretty tight going into
Yeah, it really
Silver.
was, dude. Yeah.
This game, Rockets had to win basically to secure their spot. They secured it with that win.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
So Brett Lazuski scores for the Ducks, and then 4 straight goals from the Rockets. Derek Bush and Vader, Luke Vate, Eric Simone, and Zach Robbins score to get a 4-1 lead for the Rockets. Captain Taylor, how do you say his last name?
Well, who?
Taylor.
Oh, I don't know.
He owns Tonewood Brewery. He scores on the power play, makes it 4-2.
Pacini.
Yeah, that sounds good. 2 goals straight from the Rockets, take a 6-2 lead on the power play. Ducks curl back, 2 goals, make it 6-4, but Dave Badecki early in the third makes it 7-4.
I'll tell you what, they had first wrapped up, but they definitely were looking to play spoiler, it looks like.
It looked like it. Yeah, they were trying for sure. Rick Sonsini and Colin Davis get it within 1, and then Zach Robbins gets an empty net with about 40 seconds left in the game. Rick scores again later on, but the Rockets hold on and they secure a playoff spot.
Yeah, hopefully. I'm assuming they knew what was at stake, especially with Brad in net. I know Brad is a very competitive guy. So.
Yes, sure.
But you know what's funny? If they lost, it would have, and the following game happened the same way. It would have been crazy. Like their goal differential was real tight.
Yeah,
it would have been nuts.
So yeah, Bullfrogs.
They won the game, so it solidifies that.
Yeah. Bullfrogs played the Night's Watch. This game didn't matter much. Night's Watch couldn't move up.
Yep.
But they definitely, nothing would have moved in this game. Night's Watch was locked in the second spot. Because the Hawks couldn't
unless
move
the
up.
Rockets blew out the Ducks or something.
Yeah.
That looks like, yeah.
So this game, I'm going to jump ahead. So
I know you're right.
Yeah. So it was 3-2 after the first period. The Frogs were leading this game. Pete Gailey, he was going off in this game. He had a hat trick in the first period. Julian Russo ties it up for the Night's Watch 2 minutes into the second period. Then 3 straight goals from the Frogs. Nesper, Falcone, and Schallenhammer score. Timmy Ryan gets it within 2 going into the third period, but Nesper and Tony Latour score, make it 8-4. This game ends 9-5 Bullfrogs. Bullfrogs did not make the playoffs in their first silver season, but they were pretty close.
They competed and ended on a high note. Positive goal differential. Yeah. I'm sure we'll be seeing them next season.
Yes, absolutely. They're going
to
playoff race a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to stick with silver a day ahead because what happened was it came down to the Barracudas and the Hawks. We played for the last playoff spot.
Yes.
So the winner of this game would make the playoffs. The loser would miss it. Mm-hmm. So we went into that game, pretty charged up, and we had 3 goals in the first period. Luke Viola, Chris Magnan, and Bob Davis scored, make it 3-0.
Yep.
Joey Morato scores in the second, assisted by Larry.
Yeah.
And then the third period, I think this was Tucci's goal on the power play. I got to fix that. But it was 5-0 Hawks. Rick Music scores to spoil the shutout for Mr. Aaron Wechter.
Yep.
But the Hawks win this game 5-1.
Yeah, like you said, it was basically a playoff game. That's really it. I mean, we have to get Horner on to get his take on that game, but they were missing some guys, I will say.
Yeah,
but we weren't.
We weren't.
Like we were definitely amped up for that game, and I think we won it based off that.
Yep. Monroe Grizzlies looking to play spoiler. So basically, the Sharks were sitting in the last playoff spot. Paisanos were sitting in 5th, but they were tied in points and wins. So it came down to goal differential. Unfortunately, I don't think the Sharks knew that.
Yeah.
So
the Sharks needed to win by like 4 goals.
Yes, or win in general. If they would have won, they would have got one more win than the Paisanos.
Oh yeah. You're right. Yep.
And they would have broke the tiebreaker.
Oh, they just needed to win.
Yep, they just needed to win. So,
oh my God, they lost by 1 goal.
Yes. Grizzlies playing spoiler. Grizzlies.
They could have went to OT.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Grizzlies were looking to play spoiler. They were turning it up at the end of the season.
Yes.
They were.
I actually was surprised when I looked at the standings and saw they weren't in the playoffs. I thought they were just winning a bunch of games, but they ended up 500 with a good record, and
that was their first season, Bronze Plus. So same for the Sharks, but Mike Sylvester opens up the scoring for the Sharks, but then 2 goals from the Grizzlies. Tony Anello and Gavin Gushner scores, make it 2-1. Zach Stewart ties it up in the second period, but 2 goals from Tony again, make it 4-2. Justin the Prince scores to make it 4-3, 3 minutes into the third period, but it's not enough. The Grizzlies hold on, and what happens is Sharks get bumped down to 5th, Paisanos get bumped up to 4th, and we have a playoff spot for Paisanos. So, unfortunately for the Sharks, they get booted out in the last game. Grizzlies playing spoiler. So,
brutal. They missed the playoffs by 4 goal differential. They scored 79 goals throughout the season, and they were short by 5.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That's a big time. That sucks.
Yeah.
I would say a meaningless game, but maybe it mattered to them. The Grizzlies were finishing up their season against the Otters 2 days later. They were, we had to jam in their schedule at the end. But Otters open up the scoring. Brad Brodzik and Lance Nichols 2-0, but then 6 straight goals from the Grizzlies. I think they're going to be good next season.
Me too. Like I said, I was surprised that they weren't in the playoffs.
Yeah. Gavin Kushner with 2, Nick Kushner with 1, Darren Rolston, Nick Tamboro score. It's 6-2. Josh Lafferty gets 1 with about 9 seconds left.
9 seconds left.
For the Otters, but the game ends 6-3, and that wraps up the spring-summer.
That's it. It's the last game
season. So, playoff teams. We'll just run through playoff teams. Everyone knows Team 24/7, Hawks Gold and Chill for gold.
Yeah.
Multi Ducks, Night's Watch, Hawks, and the Rockets for silver. Thundercats, Moonshine, Koopas, Paisanos for bronze plus. Hawks bronze, Thunder Kittens, Invaders, Chuggernauts, Bulldogs, and Sugarbush for bronze. And then in the Rusty division, Wombats with the 1 seed, followed by the Yetis, Raptors, Narwhals, Shakas, and Cornstars. So
I got my hands full tonight.
Beavers, yeah, you do. Beavers 2 points plus a ton of goals. Beavers had the worst goal differential? No. Almost the worst. Just getting on Jerry, that's all. Yeah. But they were more than 2 points. They were probably 2 wins out of a playoff spot. But if anybody's interested,
consolation prize
but they 500. Yeah. They went 6-6, so that's something to work with. It's better than before, dude. Honestly,
is it?
I don't know if they've had a better season than that.
By the way, when we say this, it's about Jerry. It's not about the rest of the team.
Yeah, everyone we like the Beavers.
Yeah.
I always root for the Beavers. It's just funny to.
Last season they were 5-6-1. Okay, so they're 500. Okay. Well, yeah. Okay.
They're making some progress.
I feel like
they added some good players. They're getting there.
Fall, they were 5-5-2.
Jeez. All right.
Sorry, I had to look because Steve's the bar's low. Yes. According to Steve.
All right. Come on, Jerry. All right. So we had a gold semifinal on Monday the 18th. This is brutal for you guys, huh?
Very close game, man. Look at the tape or look at the box score.
Yes.
Very close game as expected.
38-35.
Could have went either way.
Shots.
100%. Yep.
Dominic Guido opens up the score a minute in, but then 4 straight goals from Hawks Gold, thinking that they were going to repeat.
Yeah, I randomly opened up Instagram and Flyers Youth made a post about Guido being one of their assistant directors for the Flyers Youth programs.
Nice. Yeah. Basco again, and then Frank Garvey scores shorthanded.
Bunch of Hawks right there. Bunch of Hawks.
4-1.
Trilly, Bascal, Garvey, Hawks.
4-1. And then with about 5 minutes left in the second period, 2 goals from the Chill. Dominic Guido and Dylan Garrett score for the Chill. It's 4-3. Robert Bascal with, 5.5 minutes left in the game makes it 5-3. You'd think it was over.
Did he have 3 goals?
He did.
He should have had 6.
But with about 4.5 minutes left, Dominic Guido scores, make it 5-4. And then with about 2.5 minutes left Jake Frankenfield scores to tie it up. We head into
They
overtime.
were just firing shots from the point, man.
Yeah.
Firing shots.
So it goes into overtime. Tell me how overtime went.
Well, Robbie probably wants to forget about that overtime. I will say that. Although we're in like 90% of our games because of Robbie. I don't know. It was very like timid. Everyone was kind of like similar to, you know, how we were talking about games go. Everyone was kind of feeling each other out. I feel like we were playing. We were the aggressors for most of the game. Once they tied it up, we went at the OT. We played like we were on like the penalty kill or something. But we all settled in. And that guy, I don't know his last name, but Julian came in. They're a top line. All of them, similar to like the Bush, can shoot very, very well. And he was kind of off the end of his shift, came in like on the weak side and like fired a shot. Very like a very good shot, hit Robbie's glove, and it kind of just trickled in the net. It was like the end of his shift too. Like I said, Robbie probably wants that back, but we're not in most of our games to that Robbie, so it's not on him. But
definitely not.
Yeah, it was a very close game as expected. I hope Chill can do something against 24/7 though.
Yeah,
pulling for them.
I like that team.
Yeah, me too.
Cool team.
Austin, like Hawks and Chill, very, very tightly contested. Always.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So that was the first playoff game. The second one was last night. It was the Invaders taking on the Sugar Bush. I almost said the Chernoff.
The Chernoffs.
The Chernoffs. So that was the 3 seed taking on the 6 seed in the quarterfinals because we have a 12-team division for that. Matt Chernoff opens up the scoring, but Tim Brennan ties it up. After that, I mean, for the most part, it was all Sugar Bush.
You guys were sweating, huh?
Yeah. Kyle Kopervis scores, Billy Bascow, Tom McGuckin, those top guys for Sugar Bush, make it 4-1. Larry's brother, Nick Lawrence, scores dirty one out front.
That shit was so funny, dude.
He was.
He rolled in like 10 minutes late, goes out for his first shift, and scores a scrappy one.
Yeah, which we needed.
Yeah, and it was a big goal.
Makes it 4-2. Unfortunately, on the power play, we're taking a lot of penalties. Tom McGuckin makes it 5-2 with about halfway through the second period. About 15 seconds later, Dan DeMonte scores to make it 5-3. We go into...
He had some snipes, man.
He did.
Snipes.
Yep. We go into the third period. Dan scores again, shorthanded, 5-4. I scored on a great pass from Rick Daly right up the middle. Beautiful. We locked eyes. Mm-hmm. I saw his mustache from a mile away.
Yeah, that's just hilarious.
His mustache is funny.
Yeah.
Somehow he grew that in like 4 days. Big, thick mustache.
Y'all stash?
Yep.
Nice.
And tied it up. A little questionable non-call. Larry was watching.
Very questionable.
Yeah. Then Brandon Danley scores to go up with about 4 minutes left. There was about a minute 58 seconds left, minute 50 seconds left. We pulled the goalie, which I was already on the ice, and we pulled the goalie, and me and Dan were like, "Yo, no, don't!" Like, no way. And then off the face-off, Dan scores right off the face-off in the slot to tie it up, and then Dan just goes off. He scores again. Yeah. 30 seconds later to take the lead.
That was it. I mean, that face-off win and the goal to tie it up was icing on the cake.
Yeah.
I feel like you guys had impressed for the most part. But when you pulled the goalie, I was like, ugh.
I tried to call timeout.
It was one of those where, like, I told my brother last night, I'm like, I would rather lose 5-on-5.
Yeah.
Like, I hate pulling the goalie.
Yeah.
I hate it so much. Especially in your guys' position where you were outplaying them.
Yeah.
And you pulled the goalie, and I was like, "Oh fuck!" And then boom, buried it. So that was.
We were trying to call a timeout. We called a timeout.
I heard Dan call a timeout,
and I said to Bill, the ref, and he's like, "I already blew the whistle." Like to drop the puck.
Oh,
I was
really?
like, "We can't still call a timeout."
Oh, I thought you already called a timeout. That's why you did that. Mm-mm. Oh shit!
No, we tried. We were like, but it ended up working out. We scored right away, and that was very helpple.
Yeah.
2 goals,
dude. That was it. That was it.
The Invaders move on. 8-6 over Sugar Bush. Very tight game. Some shenanigans. We took a lot of penalties that game. Bad penalties.
Yeah, bad penalties.
Yeah.
There was no reason for you to take any penalties in that game.
Yep. We got away with one a little bit, and the Invaders move on. We play the Thunder Kittens on Monday. So
Monday?
Alf, suck it.
Yeah, sorry, Alf.
You're not my friend for
Roll Raiders.
We're going to be...
Alf said he got my Thundercats jersey waiting.
I have one downstairs.
Well, mine would be cooler.
You were dying to make that Browns Plus debut, dude.
Yeah, dude.
But there might be a Hawks Browns Plus, so
yeah, well,
you can't do that.
I mean, you're not playing a Hawks Browns.
No. Whatever, dude.
The problem is Alf likes to roster a million people, so
he does.
I need like a
10
Otters debut, dude. We got the Otters, baby.
Let's go. Tonight, Friday, August 22nd, we have 2 Rusty quarterfinals. Cornstar's taking on the Raptors. Shaka's taking on the Narwhals. You're reffing?
Yeah.
Good luck.
I was like, I got my hands full tonight.
Yep.
Like I said, I do like reffing. I do like reffing with Edwards. He'll lay the wall down if he needs to. So,
also, Blue Chew Bulldogs taking on the Juggernauts. Winner of that team will take on Hawks Bronze, the 1 seed.
Yeah. I guess like is Santora playing in that game too.
Yeah, he is. He's still trying. Give that first Dusty's Cup.
Yeah. The game last night, I guess, didn't matter for Santora.
I know.
But hey, good luck to everyone. I'll be reffing unbiasedly. And the first game's tough. I really like the Cornstars and I really like the Raptors. Yeah. And like I said, I'll be reffing unbiasedly regardless. But I like both those teams. So we'll see what happens.
Unfortunately, I don't know if unfortunately, but for Rusty, quick turnaround. So they will play on Sunday. So
I'm sure they're happy.
Friday, 2 days later, the winner, the lowest seed remaining, will take on the Wombats, the 1 seed, and then the second lowest seed remaining will take on the Yetis.
It's the quarterfinal. You got to expect a quick turnaround after that.
Yeah. Yep. That's pretty much like a play-in game.
Yeah, exactly.
So tough matchup for any of those teams taking on the Wombats and the Yetis.
The Wombats and the Yetis are waiting.
Yes.
It's like the
but with rest, for sure. These guys are going to be pretty fired up. So
it reminded me of like the NFL or like the top seeds just waiting there. You're like, oh fuck.
Yeah. And then next week, starting Monday, we will have Hawks taking on Knights Watch. That's going to be a tough one. 2 versus 3. That's a finals rematch from last season.
We're both at FTC too. We can watch that other semifinal.
Yep.
Nice.
We have an early game, yeah.
Nice.
Rockets taking on
playoffs, baby.
Rockets unless we lose, then I'm leaving. Rockets taking on the Multi Ducks.
I'll still watch. Still watch.
I think that'll be a good
me and
game.
Hattie will drink some beers. Watch.
Rockets just beat the Multi Ducks, so they could dethrone the 1 seed for sure.
Storylines.
Yep. Paisanos are gonna take on the Paisanos taking on the Thundercats.
Yeah.
Koopa's taking on Moonshine. Moonshine looking to get back in the finals, back-to-back seasons.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I have for Bronze Plus, I have the top 2 seeds winning. If we were to decide on that today, but Koopas and Paisanos specifically are very much wild card teams.
Yeah,
where any given night, any given Monday night,
Moonshine Thundercats would be a sick final. Though.
Yeah.
And then Tuesday, August 26th, we have the Invaders taking on the Thunder Kittens.
What did you back-to-back playoff games, eh?
I just did that basically.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. Sure. And then Chill taking on 24/7 in the game 1 of the finals.
I love it. I love when the offs are around.
I know. Hawks Bronze waiting around for the winner of the Bronze semifinal, 1 versus Low. So could be back-to-back games for right? No, I'm sorry, because they would play Juggernauts or Blue Chew Bulldogs on Wednesday 27th. So sorry, not back-to-back. I was like kind of questioning my own schedule here. September 2nd is game 2 of the finals.
Yeah.
So
for the gold finals. Yeah.
Yep. We got a little bit of a gap. Hold on 1 second. Oh, it's not populating. Yep. So once we have more winners, we will fill out the rest of the schedule and off we go.
Wow.
Yeah.
The offs are here.
I know. It's like I said, it's the last of the 12-game season, so win while you can.
I agree. What are the hats? Charcoal? Or are we did I just spoil that?
Yeah, they're pretty cool this season.
Yeah, they are.
They have like
someone asked me in the Hawks locker room after we lost, and I'm like,
they're charcoal gray. They have a very unique championship logo. It's not the circle like we've been doing. It's like a nice shaped Dusty's
is
Cup.
it on the Instagram stuff?
Yep. I'll put it on the thumbnail for this episode.
Right. All right. Well, your prediction's still alive with Chill for gold.
Let's go.
See what happens. Jerry went with 24/7 the chalk bet, if you will. I went with Hawks, so I'm the first. I got the first elim. Let's see for silver. Ew, I took Night's Watch.
Ugh.
Oh man,
you always do that. You did that last season too.
Jerry went with because I don't like picking the Hawks.
Whatever.
Unless it's for gold, I guess. Jerry went with the Rockets. Steve went with the Hawks. Bronze plus. You went with Moonshine. Jerry went with Koopas, and I went with Thundercats. All live there. Steve went with the Invaders for bronze. Jerry went with Hawks. And I went with Sugar Bush for bronze.
Ugh.
I'll tell you what. If they had some extra legs, you guys would have been in trouble. No, I was kidding.
Absolutely. No, it really would be.
Yeah, I think they put up a good fight, but they were pretty short, and you guys utilized your deep bench there.
Yes.
Steve took the Wombats and Rusty. Jerry went with the Yetis, and I also went with the Wombats too. So we'll see if the rest helps or hurts them.
Yes. We shall see.
Freaking Wombats, dude.
They look good, man.
They have very solid goaltending. Couple solid players in Wombats, so we'll see what happens there.
Yeah. Go Wombats. I don't think I'm reffing, so I can obviously root for teams.
I know, that's what I'm thinking about later. I
don't think I was thinking about this while I was reffing. I was like, I don't think I'm a good enough official to try to skew it.
No, I can't. I mean, I can't. Well, you know how
on.
there's like when you ref like Rusty, there's a lot of like iffy, like 50-50 calls that can go one way. It's a lot of like discretionary stuff.
Yes, a lot of it.
I really don't like reffing my brother. I don't like reffing my brother because I tend to. I feel like I have to like actively go against my bias. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I don't like reffing him. But other than that, I'm usually able to like tune that out a little bit.
Yeah.
But Rusty, I say that for Rusty especially because there, like I just said, it's a lot of discretionary officiating. You know what I'm saying? Like I call penalty every shift, basically.
Basically, yeah.
You know that's the reason I say that. But when you go up to you know, the higher the level goes, the cleaner the game gets a little bit, I guess I would say.
Yep.
And it's nothing, you know, it's just more about controlling your own game. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I figured, you know, we can jump into our comments here.
I'm not on here yet.
Yeah. After a quick, let's do a couple plugs on the upcoming season and the new format.
Yeah.
We already covered playoffs, so let's jump into like the regular season start date for fall winter. New format for that, and then the new format for what else we got going on?
Yeah, so we have 18 game regular season with best of 3 semifinals and finals for the fall winter season. That starts September 20th and will run until sometime in February, I would imagine. Yeah. So pretty long season. Mm-hmm. All through the holidays and almost springtime by the time you crown another champion. So, yeah. It's warm now. It might be a little warm by the time we do another
it's sick.
One.
Fall, winter, baby.
Maybe a little chilly, but yeah. And then we have our 3 versus 3 league, which I sent out notice to the captains to get some registrations for that. Make sure you put your team in for that. That is 3-on-3 on the 67 Arena. Flyers Training Center. People were asking what 67 Arena was. And I was like, it's a small rink at Flyers Training Center.
Yeah, I mean,
a lot of fun.
And stuff, yeah. 2
25-minute running clock periods, 10-game regular season, single-game elimination playoffs. The start times will be probably around 8 and 9, 15-ish, somewhere around there. Mm-hmm. It's $3,000 per team, $2,800 if you pay in full. Be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm excited.
I think Jerry was talking about a lot of excitement around the new season format, but I've been getting questions like left and right about the 3-on-3 for sure. So yeah,
make sure you register your team because it's going to come quicker than you think. Yep.
Add your team if you can. If you are floating around or you might not have a team for the 3v3 or the 5v5, make sure you sign up as a free agent.
Yeah.
Even if, you're like not sure if you're available, I do notifications for 3-on-3 for all tournaments, new seasons, all that stuff. It's just you get notifications, and if you want to play, you can play. You're not abided by it at all. But
yeah, we're doing team registration now, but I will open up free agents at some point.
Yep, exactly.
I've got some emails like they don't have a team, but they want to play. Yep. So we'll definitely get free agent teams together. But yeah, it'll be a lot of fun.
Cool. I think the last pod was a quick turnaround, so we only got a few comments, but let's go through those and put a bow on the playoff picture.
Yeah,
and then of course we'll be back.
Yep. Next week. CD said Marty Biron was for Buffalo's last goalie to wear 00, and the league made him change it. He said the Raptors are as ready as we can be for the playoffs. The different nights for the playoffs do play havoc with guys' availability because they're playing on Friday and then Sunday. But
I'll tell you this. I know you said availability is rough. It usually goes like that for the playoffs. So, I mean, like
the time of year,
a lot of times the playoff games, especially for like the quarterfinals or playing games, they end up wherever you can for whenever you can squeeze them in for the week. So,
yeah. Fortunately, we got to start the next season, so we kind of run through the playoffs as quickly as we can. We also don't want to have teams that don't make it have a ridiculous gap of waiting around not playing. Exactly. You know what I mean? So we try to keep that into consideration.
Got to get it in.
Sean Hastings said, purposely losing is a pretty villain thing to do. Let's see if we can get past round one, then the truth might come out. He's always playing that role, dude.
Dude, he kills me, man.
Yeah.
He kills me.
So
I'm a fan of the villain, dude. That's all I got to say. I'm a fan of the villain.
It's definitely the villain. Which he's the nicest guy. So, I mean, I think it's the shiny helmets. And the stuff
100%, dude.
He gets that.
100%.
Gets that attention,
And he likes to push the line a little bit. He likes to push the envelope.
Yep.
He throws the comments in. He insinuates things. He pokes the bear.
He does, dude.
All right, another Jerry List pod out of the way. Thank you both Sean and Christian and everyone else who always comments. We really appreciate that. It was a quick turnaround, but make sure you get your however you plan on registering. The outing registration will be closing quicker than quickly. I'll put it that way. We're filling up, and I would suggest you getting those registrations in.
Yeah, if your team hasn't registered yet for fall winter, we're pretty much close. We maybe have honestly 2 spots.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure they're filled, but they're just captains fucking dragging their feet. So make sure you register. We're trying to get that wrapped up, get that season going. And get everything going. Honestly, the fastest everybody registers when we finalize it, the faster we can put together the schedule so you know when you're going to play. So I'll reach out directly to any stragglers, but we're looking pretty good. We're going to split Rusty Plus is split into 2. So we will have a Rusty Plus.
That division is massive, yeah.
Yeah, we have 15 or 16 teams. So
rightfully so. There's an extra division in there. So
yeah, Rusty Plus and Rusty. So the only difference this season is we will have Saturday and Sunday games, but we will have some Rusty games during the week. There's no avoiding that. We just don't have enough weekend slots available for that.
Alrighty.
All right.
Yeah. Hang out with us on YouTube. There's U-Golf stuff. There's giveaways constantly going on. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. And if you are listening, you probably do already. Make sure you follow on Instagram. All league updates, playoff updates, new season updates usually go there. So if they're not here. But that's it. That's all we got.
Yep. All right, boys.
Later.
See you.